Hi, so I've been meaning to cover my experience with the Firework app, and now that my daughter just told me PewDiePie is promoting the platform, I thought I better get to it or I'll miss the boat. Because one of the interesting things about the Firework app was how little information I could find out about it when I first was doing my research. What is the Firework app? That was my question when my friend said she was jumping on it. I took a quick look and discovered the Firework app is a short-form video platform with the cool feature Reveal. Reveal makes it possible to see more of the screen when you turn your phone from vertical to horizontal. It reveals more. Get it? I thought the platform was pretty neat, but when I started to research it, I couldn't find much information. That's why in today's video, we're going to cover the Firework app and how it can help your music career. Hi, I'm Fiona, the Singer's Biz Coach. Welcome to my channel where we cover all things mindset, marketing, and monetization for your successful singing career. And if you'd like to follow me on the Firework app, there's a link in the description. Now, why instead of just saying follow me on the Firework app, am I actually saying there's a link to follow me in the description? And that is because I am actually a paid creator on the Firework app. So what does that mean and how did I get there? Well, my decision to jump onto Firework was directly related to my having just finished the book Crushing It by Gary V. So in Crushing It, which is a sequel to Gary V's first book, Crush It, he's talking about how important it is to, among other things, jump onto new platforms when they first come out. So he does deep dives into the major platforms, and then he gives his advice that Alexa is going to be a new massive platform or a new way of distributing content and becoming known as an influencer or as a content creator. So I really was taking in Gary V's advice to jump onto new platforms, to embrace them the way he does, whether or not they're going to be successful. So if you're using social media for your business like I am, then each time you decide to get onto a platform, you are investing your time, which is precious. And so it's a risk, it's a gamble about whether or not a platform is going to take off. Is it going to be successful? Is it going to be a hit? Well, Gary V's advice is who cares? Get on them anyway, and you're going to learn a ton regardless of whether the platform is a failure or a success, and regardless of whether you fail or succeed on the platform. You're going to learn so much that it makes it worth it anyway. So when my 20-year-old friend, who's an acting colleague and an Instagram buddy, said she was going to jump on the Firework app, I said, hey, I'm going to jump on there with you and let's kind of do it together and support each other. And she said, sure. So I went onto the Firework app, and as I was sort of getting my feet wet and just starting to post my first, well, actually, I hadn't even decided to post anything yet. I was just scrolling through what it said, and it said, apply here to be a paid creator. And I thought, well, why not? Now, I went through the process of applying, which was quite simple, and basically asked you to upload 2 under 30-second videos, because that's what the platform is about, short form 20 to 30-second videos. Just upload 2 that are representative of who you are and what you do. So I went ahead and did that. I had videos handy that I had been using on Instagram stories. I had been using to promote this YouTube channel. I uploaded them. I went through the whole application. It wasn't long, but I finished it. I got to the end and there was a little warning. It says, make sure you actually want to apply before you hit send, because you can't apply again for 6 months. And I thought, oh, maybe I should have done more research. But at that point, I was like, click, I'm doing it. I'm taking a risk. I'm jumping. I'm doing what Gary Vee said. I'm just putting myself out there. We'll see what happens. So I had no expectation of this working, but it was more like my saying to the universe, hey, I'm here and I'm willing. And I got an interview. So when I got the interview, I thought, I better do more research because I don't know what this platform is about at all. So at that point, I started to do the research to figure out what they were looking for and what other people were saying about it. And even, was it a scam? Like, really, they're going to pay me to create these videos? I have no followers. Well, I have 80 here on YouTube and I have 1,000 over on Instagram, but I am not at this stage an influencer in terms of the numbers. I don't even think you can call me a micro influencer yet. So I'm thinking, is this legit? Is this real? So I went onto YouTube, of course, to start my research to see what people were saying about the Firework app. And I could not find very much. I could not find very much. So I'll show you now what I found at that time and what there is now, because already it is exploding. And Firework itself has now got a YouTube channel that they're using to promote Firework. So here we are on YouTube, and I searched Firework app, and you can see there are definitely videos here. And as far as I can tell, there are more videos than there were before, and certainly more videos that are showing up. Even though some of these are from a year ago, I didn't find them before. I think maybe when I searched Firework before, I was getting more stuff about fireworks, literal fireworks. And now I think the YouTube algorithm is perhaps recognizing the Firework app as a thing in and of itself. Here is the Firework channel. And it's interesting to me that it's still new. So they had a bunch of videos from 3 months ago, but not so many recently. I'm curious what their strategy is around YouTube for the Firework app. This video that's currently number 3 about whether or not the paid creator program was legit or a scam, that was kind of the only one that I could find, and it's still the number 3, and it's still number 3. I can't really tell you what was said on it because I didn't watch it with captions, and it's in a different language. So in addition to researching it on YouTube, I researched it on Google, and I found some, I think it was on Reddit, I found some conversation about it. And all I could really find were people complaining about how they had been approached about being a paid creator and how their interview had been canceled. I was not finding anything that was saying definitively, yes, this is a real opportunity. So I kind of got the impression that someone might apply and that there might be an auto response and they would get an interview. And then right before the interview, the person who was doing the interview would take a look at what they had put up and decide that it wasn't right for the platform and then cancel the interview. That was kind of what I was thinking, although I didn't know. Because my experience was completely the opposite and totally positive. My experience was really the sense that the person that was corresponding with me regarding setting up the interview was completely legit. And she actually had taken a look at my content, possibly not just the ones that I had submitted, but also on Instagram, where we later followed each other and connected. So my experience was that my interviewer, at least in my case, was completely present, checking me out, seeing what I had to offer. And when I had the interview, similarly, she was very nice and approachable. And basically, it seemed like she had already decided that I was, in fact, someone she was going to offer this opportunity to. And the reason that she gave was that they were looking for people with high quality content. And that my combination of business coaching for singers and singing was something that they wanted to see, that they thought that this might work. She thought it was something that, despite the fact that they think that their audience is really young, and I'm not really young, in fact, I'm not young, that perhaps what I was offering was actually going to be of value to their audience. And it has turned out to be true. I have had far more videos trending on Firework than I have. I mean, I don't have a trending video on YouTube or on Instagram. So I've actually had trending videos over on Firework of over 10,000 views, which for me is like off the charts. And initially what people were responding to over there was the opera. It was, wow, what is this opera sound I'm hearing? This is pretty cool, I think, is the impression that I got. My first one to fully, really trend was Ave Maria. And now I've actually had a couple of my teaching videos start trending too. So in general, I'm doing quite well on Firework, which was what my one-to-one consultant, which is something else that you get as a paid creator, actually reflected to me. So we had a meeting where he was supposed to give me some quality advice about where to take my account. And he basically said, the advice I usually give is not relevant here. You're doing great. So who knew? So if you'd like to follow me over on Firework, there's a link in the description. And all you have to do is click that link and it will take you to download the app and it will have you follow me as the first person you follow. So why am I encouraging you to do this? It is actually one of my perks as a member of the Paid Creator Program. So by following my link, you follow me first, and that gives me credit for your following. So the more people that follow me specifically to the Firework app, the more money that I earn. That's one of the ways that I earn money. Now for me, because I don't have a large following, it is not going to make much impact whether one or more people follow me there. But please do follow me. But somebody like PewDiePie, who has now decided to go onto the Firework app, he is going to get a lot of money simply from the people following him directly from his personal link. So what about me? What about the money? Am I actually making money as a paid creator on the Firework app? Am I getting paid? The answer is yes. I have already received 2 payments. So if you hit the threshold of 10K views in a month, you get $50. So my first month, I got paid $50 because I had videos trend. And on top of that, I received a bonus for uploading 20 videos within the first 30 days of being on the Firework app. And for that, I received a bonus of $200. And then I received another $50 for my next month. So in total, I have already received $300. So as far as I'm concerned, legit, completely legit. If you want to be a paid creator on the Firework app, go for it. So one of the interesting things about this platform and also this reveal technology is that it affects the screen size. So it affects what is visible when you're watching. So I can't take my YouTube video and then just cut pieces of it and put it onto Firework. And the reason is that it'll cut off my head. So the dimensions that you want for YouTube are different than the dimensions that you want for the Firework app. So I could take a YouTube video and post it on IGTV, no problem. And now IGTV will also change the screen as you change the way you're looking at it. And so you can use your full YouTube format. But for the Firework app, I actually have to film and cut differently. So that's an interesting thing. And I'm gonna show you my account now because I'm actually pretty proud of it and I'm pretty proud of these numbers. So here we are on the Firework app and you can see that one with the animal print that has 3,425 views. That was actually a teaching video. And then, a lot of these are averaging around 100, a little less, a little more. This one that had the kind of green background was another opera aria at 2,000. And then this one, wait for it, High Note, has got 3,000. But my 2 biggest ones are here, Ave Maria, today's spiritual pick-me-up, Ave Maria, at 13,600 views. And then I posted 2 clips of O mio babbino caro, which is another opera aria, and that came in at 3,000. And then this second clip from O mio babbino came in at 10,000. So this is what my page of the Firework app looks like. And as I said, go follow me. So there is so much more research to do on how to really get the most out of the Firework app. And there's so much more on the Paid Creator Program that I can also share. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments whether or not I should do another video about the Firework app. So for now, the bottom line is that it is totally legit. The Paid Creator Program is totally legit. Not only that, it seems very likely that this platform is in fact going to grow and grow pretty big. There's evidence to that, especially as I keep saying about PewDiePie, and not just that, but also looking at the number of YouTube videos that have been coming out about Firework app now, as opposed to when I jumped on Firework myself just a few months ago. So if you'd like to follow me on Firework, don't forget there's a link in the description below. And as always, follow me here on YouTube and like this video and comment and subscribe and share it. And I love your feedback. I love engaging with you. I reply to all my comments here and on Instagram and on Firework. I'm all about engagement. I'm all about being social on social media. So please connect with me personally. I would love to hear from you. So one of the things I love about social media is that it's an opportunity for us to get our singing out to more and more people, for us to be heard, for us to make music, for people to listen to us sing, for us to sing for people. And I love that about YouTube, and I love it about Firework, and I love it about Instagram. However, from time to time, we still have to audition. So make sure to hit the notification bell, because in the next video, we're going to be back on the subject of auditions. And since you watched to the end of this video, you're probably interested in social media in general, so you'll definitely want to check out these videos. Now, as always, go out into the world and let your light shine. You deserve to be heard, and the world deserves to hear you.